Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise which is polynomials, and in that class we discuss about some important concept related to polynomials, like we discuss about the types of polynomials, we discuss about the degree of the polynomials, as well as we discuss about the zero of the polynomial, and also dear student we take and discuss the very important theorem of that chapter, which is what remainder theorem, and we take and solve some important question based on them. Okay, now dear students, in that class we are going to discuss about the same chapter polynomials, and today's class we discuss about the next means last topic of that chapter, which is factor theorem. Okay, because of this is one of the most important theorem related to that chapter. So let's we discuss about the concept of factor theorem. This is very important for you and your examination purpose. Let's see this one, what is the concept of factor theorem. If dear friends, if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial, factor of the polynomial p of x, dear friends, if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial px, okay, then p of a must be equal to 0. Okay, this according to factor theorem, if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial px, okay, if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial p of x, then p of a must be equal to, dear student, what? 0. This is one of the most important concept related to that topic, mean factor theorem. Conversely, we can say that dear friends, yes, conversely we can say that if p of a is equal to 0, that is x minus a is a factor of the polynomial px. Okay, so this is one of the most important concept related to what? Factor theorem. Okay, in other words, we can say that suppose that here dear student, x minus a is a factor of the given polynomial if and only if p of a must be equal to 0, and p of a is what? P of a is the remainder of the given polynomial, because of in just previous class we discussed about the remainder theorem. So for that p of a is the remainder, so in factor theorem remainder must be equal to what? 0. This is the concept of factor theorem. Similarly, dear student, one important thing is that, let's see, here we take as x minus a is a factor of, no. Similarly, if we say that x plus a is a factor of p of x, if when p of minus a must be equal to 0, p of minus a, we just replace x by minus a, because of here first of all we take x plus a is equal to 0, that is x is equal to minus a, so p of minus a must be equal to 0 according to factor theorem. Similarly, if we write as ax plus b is a factor of the polynomial p of x, that is if and only if p of minus b by a must be equal to 0. P of minus b by a must be equal to 0. Similarly, if we take ax minus b is a factor of the given polynomial p of x if and only if p of b by a must be equal to 0. P of b by a must be equal to 0. This is one of the most important concept related to what? factor theorem. This is the conditions for factor theorem. Okay, dear students. Now dear students, we take and solve some important questions based on remainder theorem. Let's see, dear students. Now we take a question based on factor theorem, dear students. Let's see. Show that we take the question. Show that x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial. X minus 3 is the factor of the so that x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial x cube minus 3x square, x cube minus 3x square plus 4x minus 12 minus 12. Let's see its solution. Dear friends, in that question we have to show that what? We have to show that x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial this. So first of all, let's see. Let the given polynomial px is equal to what? X cube minus 3x square, x cube minus 3x square plus 4x minus 12. Okay. First of all, we take as px is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 4x minus 12. Since x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial p of x, if and only if p of 3 must be equal to 0. P of 3 must be is equal to 0. Okay, dear friend. Why? Let's see. Here we take a x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial p of x if and only if p of 3 must be equal to 0. By which factor, dear friend? By which theorem? By factor theorem. We write in this way. By which theorem, dear friend? By factor theorems. Thus, this take equation 1. Thus, we replace x by 3. Thus, from equation 1, we get what we get. Let's see. We just replace x by 3. So p3 is equal to what? Just we replace x by 3. So we get as we write as 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square plus 4 into 3. Okay. Minus 12. Okay, minus 12. Now we simplify them. Let's see. So we get as 3 3 is 9 3 is 27 minus 3 into 3 3 is 9 plus 4 3 is 12 minus 12. This is 27 minus 3 9 is 27 plus 12 minus 12. So each term cancel to each other is equal to 0. Thus P3 is equal to what? 0. Okay, hence we can say that x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial px. Hence proved. Okay. So dear students, this is the method to solve questions based on factor theorem. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of question. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on which theorem? Factor theorem. Now, dear students, we take and solve some other important questions based on factor theorem. Let's see. Let's see, dear student, we take a question. Show that x plus 1 show that x plus 1 and x plus 1 and 2x minus 3 are factors of 2x cube minus 9x square plus x plus 12. Let's see its solution. Dear students, in that question, what I do, let's see. Here, so we have to show that x plus 1 and 2x minus 3. X plus 1 and 2x minus 3 are factors of 2x cube minus 9x square plus x plus 12. Now we solve that question same as previous question. Let's see its solution. First of all, we take as, let the given polynomial as px is equal to what? This is 2x cube minus 9x square plus x plus 12. Okay, we have a polynomial as px is equal to 2x cube minus 9x square plus x plus 12. Now we have to show that x plus 1 and 2x minus 3 are the factors of the given polynomial. Now let's see. Since x plus 1 and 2x minus 3 are the factors of the polynomial px if and only if p of minus 1 is equal to 0 as well as p of 3 by 2 must be equal to 0. By which theorem? By factor theorem. Okay. So, dear student, this is the condition for that question. Now we have to find a p of minus 1 and p of 3 by 2. If both are equal to 0, then we can say that both are the factors of the given polynomials. Okay. Now let's see. We take this equation 1. Thus, from equation 1 we get, let's see, we just replace x by minus 1 first of all. So p minus 1 is equal to, let's see, this is 2 into minus 1 cube minus 9 into minus 1 whole square plus minus 1 plus 12. So we get p of minus 1 is equal to 2 into minus 1. Okay, this is minus 9 into plus 1, this is minus 1 plus 12. So this is minus 2 minus 9 minus 1 plus 12. This is minus 2 minus 9 minus 9 1 minus 12 plus 12. So these are cancelled to each other. So we get as p of minus 1 is equal to 0. So in this way, different we find as what? P of minus 1 is equal to 0. Similarly, let's see. Similarly, again from equation 1, we just find p of 3 by 2. So let's see. So p of 3 by 2, we just replace We just replace x again from 1 na. Again we just replace x by 3 by 2. So we get as 2 into 3 by 2 whole cube minus 9 into this is 3 by 2 as whole square plus this is 3 by 2 and plus 12. Okay, this is the condition there na. Now we simplify them. The p of 3 by 2 is equal to 2 into 3 to the 9 to the 27 by 2 to the 4 to the 8 minus 9 into 3 to the 9 upon 2 to the 4 plus 3 by 2 plus 12. Now that let's see, 2 for the 8. Okay, 2 for the 8. Now we 27 by 4 minus 9 is the 81 upon 4 plus we take 2 as LCM here, so we get 3 plus 24. This is what 27 by 2. We adding them, so we get 27 by 2. Now we take 4 as LCM. We take what 4 as LCM, so we get what 27 minus 81 plus 54. Now 54 and plus 27 is what? This is 81 minus 81 by 4. So we get as p of 3 by 2 is equal to 81. 81 cancel to each other. So we get 0 upon 4. That is p of 3 is also equal to 0. 0 upon 4 means what? 0. Thus, dear student, in this way we find that p of minus 1 and p of 3 by 2 both are equal to 0 na? Both are equal to what? 0. Thus, we can say that hence x plus 1, okay, hence x plus 1 and 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3 are the factor of the polynomial px. Hence proved. Hence what dear student? Proved. Okay, so dear student, this is the method to solve that type of questions. Okay, now dear students, we take and solve some other important question based on factor theorem. Let's see dear students. Let's see. Find the value of k. Okay. Find the value of k. Find the value of k. If x plus 3 is a factor of is a factor of 3x square plus kx plus 6. Yes, let's see. This is the question here, dear friends. Okay, now let's see what is the question here. Find the value of k. Okay, in that question we find the value of k if what? If x plus 3 is a factor of 3x square plus kx plus 6. This is the conditions there. Okay, now let's see its solution. First of all, let the given polynomial as px is equal to what? 3x square plus kx plus 6. Okay, dear friends. First of all, we take as px is equal to the given polynomial 3x square plus kx plus 6. Okay. Since let's see, x plus 3 is a factor of the given polynomial, na? Now we write it in this way. Since x plus 3 is a factor of the polynomial P of x, that is by factor theorem, P of minus 3 must be equal to what? 0. So by factor theorem, P of minus 3 must be equal to what? 0. So that is from equation 1. From equation 1 we just replace x by what? Minus 3 na? We just replace x by minus 3, so we get what? Let's see. This is 3 into minus 3 square k into minus 3 plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we simplify them, so we get as 3 into 3 is plus 9 plus minus 3k plus 6 is equal to 0, that is 9 is 27 minus 3k plus 6 is equal to 0, that is what? 3k is equal to, that is what? 33. Okay, so we get as k is equal to 33 by 3, that is 11. So the value of k is what? 11. This is our required solution of the given questions. Okay, this is very important question. Now we take and solve some other important question based on that topic. Okay, dear student, let's see. Let's see. For what values of a, your question is, for what value of a is, for what value of a is 2x cube plus ax square plus ax square plus 11x plus a plus 3 exactly divisible by exactly divisible by 2x minus 1. Okay, 2x minus 1. Now let's see its solution. Okay, let's see its solution. In that question, for in this question, for what value of a this exactly divisible by 2x minus 1. Okay, so first of all, let the given polynomial as px is equal to r. This is 2x cube plus ax square plus 11x plus a plus 3. Okay, dear students, now we have we find the value of a. Okay, we find the value of what? We find the value of a. Since 2x minus 1, sorry, since px is exactly divisible by 2x minus 1 na? Dear friend, px is exactly divisible by what? 2x minus 1. That is, we take equation 1, that is by factor theorem. That is by factor theorem. That is by factor theorem. P of 1 by 2 must be equal to what? 0. P of 1 by 2 must be equal to what, dear friends? 0 na? Now that is from equation 1 we get, from equation 1 we get what? We just replace x by 1 by 2, so we get P of 1 by 2 is equal to what?
this is 2 into 1 by 2 whole cube plus a into 1 by 2 whole square plus 11 into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 and plus 3.
We just replace x by 1 by 2.
Now let's see solution. This is p of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into 1 upon 2 to the 4 to the 8 plus a into 1 upon 2 to the 4 plus 11 by 2 plus 7 by 2. This is 7 by 2. Okay, we just adding them. So we get 2 1 plus 6. Okay, now and we take this value must be equal to what? 0. Okay, this value must take equal to what? 0. So we get as 2 to the 2 4 the 8. This is 1 by 4 plus a by 4 plus 18. This is 18 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now we get as 2 9 the 18. So we get as what? A by 4 is equal to, we transfer 9 and 1 by 4 that side. This is minus 9, this is minus 1 by 4.
Okay, dear students. Now, what I do? We take 4 as LCM.
So we get as a by 4 is equal to, we take as 4 as LCM. Okay, this is minus 9, na? Yes, this is a by 4. Okay, so we get 4 as LCM. So no, this is minus 36 and minus 1. That is what? 4 cancel to
Each other, dear students.
yes. Now dear students, we take as
In two sides, क्या?
okay. Now let's see. This is minus 37. Okay, so after solving that, we get this is minus 37. This is our required solution of the given
Question. Hence, thus, dear student, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on factor theorem in this way. Now,
we take one more question.
based on the topic remainder theorem. Okay, now let's see. Find the value of a.
Okay, find the value of a. Okay, if
X minus 4
if x minus 4 is a factor of the polynomial px is equal to 5x cube minus 7x square, 5x cube minus 7x square
minus ax minus 28.
minus ax minus 28. Therefore, this is
You can solve that question based on previous question. Let's see in this way.
first of all, since you write as x minus 4 is a factor of px, that is
By the concept of factor theorem,
friends, we have p of 4 must be equal to what? 0. So just you replace the x by 4, so we get as 5 into 4 cube minus 7 into 4 square minus a into 4 minus 28 is equal to 0.
and just simplify them, you get your result as the value of a. Okay,
You just simplify that equation and finding the value of a, same as previous question.
thus, dear friends, in today's class we take and solve some important question based on factor theorem. So in this way we discuss all the important topic related to the chapter polynomials. Now, dear students, first of all you revise all the questions, all the topic which we involve in that chapter. After that you complete your NCERT exercise. Now In next class, we take and revise some other important chapter of your NCERT exercise. Now, thanks to all.